Hey everyone, it's Dan from Goatster with my video review of Titanfall. One thing that's said a lot about this game is that it's just an online shooter like Call of Duty or Battlefield, just with some AI characters thrown in. And yes, that is exactly what it is, and that's very much the point. If you're like myself and you're terrible at online shooters against human players, then the addition of the grunts and the spectres, which is a really easy enemy to kill and an easy enemy to kill, then it's fantastic because you can go after just these guys and not worry too much about the humans, and you don't feel like you're being killed over and over and over again. Killing the AI characters obviously comes with a cost. In a game of attrition, which is basically team deathmatch, you will get 4 points for killing a human player, but only 1 point for killing one of the AI players. This means that if you want, you could go after just the AI bots, but obviously you are going to have to kill 4 of these for every single time you die just to get a positive kill count. A lot's been said about the lack of a single player campaign in this game. And what it really does is it caters to the Call of Duty players who, for years, have complained that Call of Duty doesn't need a single player campaign and it should just be released as a multiplayer thing, and more time and effort should go into the maps and the game modes. Personally, I think if you're going to do away altogether with a single player campaign and focus purely on the multiplayer, that you need more than the 5 game modes that you get in Titanfall, especially for a £50 or $60 release like this is. If you're not somebody who likes the grunts, then there are other game modes that focus more on human to human battle. Pilot Hunter and Last Titan Standing, you only score points by killing enemies that are controlled by other humans. You can still get XP by killing the grunts and the spectres, but in terms of the actual game, you won't score any points by killing them. The online code for this game has been absolutely rock solid. I know the very first day there were a few people who had issues, but given a game of this size, that is to be expected with so many people hitting the servers at once. But other than that, I haven't had a single dropped game in nearly 20 hours of gameplay, which when you put that up against something like Call of Duty or Battlefield, that is a major achievement. I've only had slowdown I think twice where the frame rate's dropped, so it is a really solid game from that aspect.
Halfway to securing the hardpoint. Hardpoint Alpha is secure, but we still need Bravo and Charlie.
As you'd expect, there's a levelling system. You max out at 50 levels in this game, and then you've got the option to become a second generation pilot. This takes you right the way back to the start, takes away all your challenges, all your weapons, but it does give you a 10% boost in XP, which will help you regenerate for a second time. And when you get back round to level 50, there are a few criteria that you have to have met, a few weapon challenges to be able to go up to level 3. And then when you get to the end of level 3, there's more criteria that you need to have met by the time you get there to be able to get to level 4. So it's an interesting take in the levelling system, and just getting to level 50 isn't going to crack it. Of course, there's challenges as well. One thing this game does that's quite nice is at the end of each round it shows you 6 challenges that you've either just completed in that round or 6 that you're very close to completing. So you'll know, for instance, if you need to rodeo a Titan 50 times to complete a challenge, that you've done it 48 times. So you know in the next round, okay, jump on a Titan 2 more times, and there we go, that's another challenge complete. There's full pilot and Titan customization along with weapons in this game. Nothing revolutionary, nothing that you haven't seen a million times before, but still it's quite nice to have it there and to be able to go through and fully make your character your own and make sure that you're going to have the edge over other people. Weapons are very nicely balanced, even with additional attachments and whatnot. Apart from the shotgun, I've never really come up against anything where I felt it's completely unfair that this person's got this weapon and I haven't, and I'm just getting slaughtered by it. One thing Titanfall adds is burn cards. You can hold 30 of these at a time, and you can select 3 of them to take into your next round with you. These can be anything from taking a minute off the build time of your Titan to having a slightly more powerful weapon. These will last until you next die, so make sure you take full advantage of them. These help you feel a bit more balanced in the game and help you not get killed over and over again. As you'd expect, after each level you will unlock certain perks. These help you build up your character. They can be weapon unlocks, they can be new skills for you. Nothing that you haven't seen in millions of games before, but it's quite nice to know they're there. Also, like I said before, these aren't like Call of Duty where the better players have got the much better perks and will absolutely slaughter you. These are very well balanced throughout.
We're headed into battle, man versus machine. Robotic exoskeletons equipped with human beings. Some fight for the militia, some for the IMC. We're hoping to achieve some interplanetary peace. Only a couple more minutes till my Titan is ready, but I'm deadly with or without it. If you are not a friendly, you better